Right, so oil change. Obviously it's fairly straightforward, but I'll take you through it. Pop the barnet and we'll have a look. So your oil filter, I don't know whether you can see that, just below the turbo. On a standard Mark II without this funky airbox, you'll be able to just reach in, or either way, it's not that hard to get underneath beside the gearbox, and you can see right there, like, I can reach up quite easily and take that out. But also another quick tip, if you've got room, see this little splash guard in here, just pull that up, nice and easy, do it that way. So there's your oil filter, and to get to the sump plug you're going to want a 14mm, and you're going to want to undo 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, take all that off, nice and easy. So let's do that. There we go. I don't fancy getting stung a million times for no reason. So let's buzz these off. So here's a top tip. You don't have to undo those middle two. They drop out enough and the guards are slotted. And it's also an ideal time to bang out all that loose crap and mud that's hanging in your bash plate. Mine's a bit of a tight fit because I've got winch bumper on and the brackets come close to the guard. But either way, still comes off. And there's your sump plug. Yep, she's a 19mm by the way. So let's get that filter off. So here we go, got the trusty old Sykes pick vent on it. And we'll try and do this one-handed. These are always a bit awkward because you try and get the ratchet to come back and they kind of unravel themselves. Just a little bit. There we go, let's get this. This is very, very backyard style. So while we're here, oil capacities 6.3 litres, and the book calls for 5 W30, but a lot of blokes, like including myself, just running 1040 because the old girls are getting a bit old. This one's done 130 on the engine, so not loads but a bit. So let's go grab a drain pan. Yeah, found myself a drain pan. There we go, let's drain this. So, some of you old boys might be inclined to stick a bit of this in your tank. Personally, I've never done it, but I know a lot of people who do. So, in that case, I wouldn't recommend draining it into muddy old drain pan. Either way, am I going to fuck this up because I'm on camera? We will see. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a copper sump plug washer. If you've got any of them in stock or whatever, if you carry any, like I do. Look at that. She's sooty. Hardly surprising though, is it really? I'd drink that. And make sure you drip it all over the cross member as well when she's done. Rust proof it. So that's how you get the oil out. And obviously filter's an easy job. Once the oil's drained, move the drain pan over to a filter, spin her off. And I mean, most of you guys probably know this, but when you fit a new filter, you want to put a bit of oil around this seal so that she don't tear or squeak or catch when you do her up. So if you lube that seal up, she spins up nice and the seal doesn't bite or pinch or anything. Okay? So it is also good practice, because it does happen, to check that the old O-ring has come off the block. Because occasionally they do it, the O-ring stays on, you whack another filter on top and you've got two O-rings, twice as likely to piss out oil. So yeah, just check that. You can give that face a clean with a bit of rag, but obviously don't wipe shit into it. Make sure you wipe shit out. And then spin your new filter on. I like to chuck a bit of oil inside mine, just for the sake of it. You can, whatever. Oh, and Halford's oil. It's only Halford's, but hey, it's alright. So, yeah, if you ain't got a trade card already, I recommend getting one. It's dead easy to get, and you get about 30% off, so hey, you know, that's better than a kick in the balls, isn't it? So we've got 2 jugs of this, because it takes 6.3 litres, and I'm going to keep the rest in the shed for a rainy day. So then fill her up, obviously 1 whole jug, and about a quarter of another. Start her up so it fills the oil filter fully and everything else. Let it drain down and settle, and then check your oil. Not that you can see it very well, she's just under the full line. Pull that back. Done. Easy peasy. And of course, just chuck your bash plates back on.